Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly message for Earth signs for January 27th through to February 2nd. I almost said October, and this is now the fourth time I've tried to record this opening spiel, and I'm getting tongue-tied. So guys, bear with me. I apologize if I get a little tongue-tied here. But this is for Earth signs, so if you're a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this may be for you. It may resonate. Take what you feel is for you on a soul level. It's a general message, so I can't hit everyone's situation, but take what's for you. Disregard or toss the rest and go about your day, my friends. But know that this message, although we have put a week to it, it is timeless, as well as time is an illusion, right? Time is fluid, and it's something that we may be picking up on a situation from the past life, something you're encountering now, or energy that's trickling into your energy system. So just again, remember that it's still up to you and your personal power and your grassroots evolution and your active free will on how you take this message, how you integrate it into your life, the steps you take, the chances you take, the choices you make in this world. That's up to you. That's your personal power, my friends. So use it wisely. That's the message I'm already hearing. So I'm going to take a moment to ask Archangel Michael to jump in, as well as my team of light, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, any of you who would ask for it, this reading, and also to be asked to be used as the clearest channel possible for the most far-reaching of anybody watching. And this message will only be for the highest good of those of us watching. And I invite you guys, if you are asking your angels or guides in your life, do the same. Ask that they're here delivering you messages only for your highest good and in the clearest form possible. So let's take a look here first. I'm going to bring a message first from a new deck. It's by Diana Cooper, and it's the Archangel Oracle, or Archangel Animal Oracles. So I'm going to just get one message as an overarching energy to be helpful or aware of over the next week. So January 27th through to February 2nd. We're crossing months, we're crossing vibrations, and we're entering into Imbolc through this time, as well as Groundhog Day on February 2nd. So the light, if any of you guys have been watching outside, it's returning in the northern hemisphere. We are getting longer days. The sun's coming up earlier, and you know, I feel like that's something to really bask in the sun. Use that universal energy as well. If one of the things I'm already hearing is, like, if you need healing, to get out in the sun and consciously ask the sun to help burn away any negativity, burn away anything or fragments on your soul that are just not meant to be here, and burn away anything that is just not authentic to you, and ask this to transmute through your feet or out into the universe with love, but to be done to help you just to kind of stay in your personal power. And I feel like as well, the sun has such a healing energy that when we do consciously call it in and we use it, it can be very, very, very powerful. So in a gentle way. So let's see. Ooh, I had a bunch. So the one that they want me to take that flipped over was Turtle. We'll see what those two on the top are as well. And one dropped to the floor, so it's got to be important. But I'm going to read Turtle first, and then they put a whole bunch under here that fell down. But the overall message for this month is to be joyful and trusting, and also to keep that shell hard, on your outer shell hard, to keep it protected as well. There. No. The card that fell down was Shark. And I was drawn to, I thought this was a shark over here, but these are actually dolphins. And that card is one of the other ones that fell out. Very water-based here. Very, very water-based. As well as, do you see the stars coming in through this dolphin? Live joyfully in the present. Much like the turtle, this is a time of joy. And harnessing in joy, and harnessing in universal energy, universal light codes for joy, as well as understanding, I feel like this is your divinity, as well as your connectedness to things that can bring you joy. This is important to experience it. I'm going to read to you guys a little bit from the turtle, but oftentimes as well, dolphins are associated with Atlantis, so there could be also some of your past lives could have been in Atlantis. You could be informed right now through Atlantis, but this could also be telepathic communications, as well as this particular energy coming through, as well as in this turtle. It is golden, and you have the shark, the sun the sun coming down through the rays. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Powerful, peaceful, of the light, sparkling and shining bright. And the other one that was on top there was dog. Be disciplined in your home and community life. Stay loyal, stay true to those you love. So there's a whole bunch here, and Spirit's asking me to go with it, so I'm gonna. The llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. Being a peaceful warrior doesn't mean that we have to be at war all the time. It means that, as well, setting these boundaries means that we don't have to go to war. Every time someone crosses them, we're going to see it and be like, you know what? These boundaries were in place for a reason. Here's what they're set to protect. Much like this shell kind of being impenetrable, it's also a protection method against sharks, being loving. And when we set these boundaries around ourselves, it doesn't matter sharkness or predatoriness, we've protected ourselves. We've kind of become an impenetrable force to sharks. But setting boundaries, right, within your own life, within personal relationships, within love, one of the things that this does as well is ensure that we're not feeling this codependency. I'm getting hard to talk, sorry guys. But we're also being able to live on our own in peace, but also be able to be harmonious within partnership. The sheep act with fortitude and cooperation. And there's a blue here. A blue rose, and it looks like a sun and a big sun around him. Cooperating with other people, working with other people, but ensuring that our boundaries are there, they're solid. There could be energetic boundaries as well, just hearing with Atlantis. But the more that we cooperate with the people around us, set boundaries for what the behavior that we will tolerate from others, what we feel is love to us, this is going to require us to speak up. This may require us to say, whoa, what you're doing I really don't like. It makes me feel like this. Is this what you intend? You know, those kinds of conversations. Gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. You see how that squirrel is so connected. Connected through the third eye. And there's also, like, this reminds me of, it's diamond energy, but also there is a spiral right here going up. And sometimes when I have envisioned or been given like meditative visions, I guess I'll say it, when I'm in a meditative space, I've seen myself spiraling up, and this is kind of like that ascension process. So finding new ways of solving problems means that we leave our old selves and our old problematic ways in the past, and it means that we can be problem solvers and think in new and different ways. So rather than, and that is honestly how we're going to ascend, right, is choosing to live differently, choosing to see the joy in things, choosing different ways of solving problems, rather than staying stuck and stagnant in old energy, saying there's got to be a newer way to do this that's going to be joyful for everyone. Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. The pig. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And the elephant. Never forgets. Open yourself to true abundance. Open yourself to love. And there's so much green in this card and blue. Knowing with your higher wisdom that the old ways of doing something maybe no longer worked, and it's time to move forward in this time period, move forward in this life, move forward in this turn of the wheel, because things are changing. We're moving into unofficial spring, right? So seeing things differently from a higher perspective, working with others, being strong and acting with fortitude and cooperation, but setting strong boundaries, because that's another one of these things that when we set boundaries, we are able to keep the joy in our life. We're able to be a peaceful warrior because there's also consequences. And as well as what I'm hearing, it doesn't necessarily mean we need to raise our voice. So we're going to get a message quickly, and I apologize, guys. I've spent a lot on these cards, but they had a lot to say. So we're going to look for turtle. Choosing this card suggests you may sometimes put your shell around you to protect your sensitive feelings. This also prevents the good from coming in. Your guidance is to let this wall down and place light around yourself instead. Through the turtles, tune into Jambe and focus on abundance consciousness. You can call in love, prosperity, happiness, joy, and all manner of good things. Be sure to visualize others and the whole planet receiving this stream of bounty with you. Trust that the universe loves you and that everything will work out for the highest good. The rich and generous universe is ready to bring you plenty, so value who you truly are. And if you wish to sacrifice yourself for the majority, do so consciously. What I just caught when it was like they know who you truly are is in Moana, when she's putting the spiral, when she's putting the heart of Te back into Te but it's in the lava monster, and saying, I know who you are. This is not who you truly are. They took your heart. No wonder you turned to a lava monster. And here's where it's like putting it back, restoring things and restoring the joy. But that also comes from setting boundaries, right? Setting boundaries within yourself as well, that other people's actions aren't going to turn us into a lava monster. You have the Two of Swords here, and this is with the Guardian Tarot. It's hard to see, but this is one tree. There's two souls behind it, and there's this spiral going back up, and this is a choice. This is making those conscious choices every time to come to something differently than you have before. You have the Sun here. Success. Radiating success. The Ten of Cups. Being happy in your world, being fulfilled. The Four of Cups. And I feel like with this one it's awesome because this tree, this guardian, he has a map with an X on how is he going to go there. We've got Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here with the High